What have you learned so far?
A hell of a lot,
that's
really.
a lot.
Well, it's difficult to put in one sentence, really.
Put it in 2 sentences.
I've learnt about applied maths. I've also learnt about pure maths.
Yeah.
And I've had to do a careers module.
What's that?
Like you say, maths students aren't very good at talking, so they don't think we're employable. So
Yeah.
they make us do a careers module.
You have to talk to people.
Yeah, which is a bit of
Yeah.
a shame, really. I like getting my head down and doing a bit of maths.
You are, yes, you're at full pressure all the time, as we know, Jeremy. But of course, the XKR with the root supercharger is much more efficient because when you're cruising, you don't want all of that pressure. You only use a little bit of the power. But what I wanted to ask you about was the difference between a turbo and a supercharger, Dr. Clarkson. Technically.
They're spelt differently, that's the first thing.
Yeah.
Turbo,
Yeah.
and then the other one is different,
Yes.
spelled differently.
Yes.
A turbo,
Yes.
exhaust gases
Yes.
go into the turbocharger and spin it.
Yes.
Witchcraft happens, and you go faster.
OK.
And I think what it is important to stress at this point, and I think everybody's probably guessed this already, everybody just thinks you just can do mental arithmetic, but actually you are a proper engineer.
Well,
aren't you?
I read engineering at university, at Cambridge, and we did a little bit with the Wankel engine, which I noticed...
Why do I laugh? The stupid thing to do. Did you used to laugh at Cambridge University?
Of course you did. I know you say Wankel, you've got to laugh, haven't you? I just find it... I mean, it's regrettable now that because of the BBC pronunciation unit, you're not allowed to study Uranus anymore. It's Uranus, isn't it?
James does.
Does it?
We must tell him it's against BBC guidelines now to study his aim. No, he can't. It doesn't work that way around, does it? But don't you think it's... What interests me about the engineering...
Yes.
In this country, you can sit next to someone who turns around and goes, I'm an estate agent. And you go, really? Tell me more. What
Yeah.
Sit next to an engineer, people just run a mile. As soon as someone says, oh, I'm in engineering.
It's
And don't you think
true.
that's ridiculous?
Around or put it over my shoulder tighter under.
Ready to slide?
Thanks.
Let's go.
Is on your marks, get set, bake to find the country's top amateur baker.
I like perfection in my biscuits.
Bread is one of my strong points. The meringues are going to be glued together with
50 wasted years. You would do? All right, then. Here's Walter's trick.